Welcome to Brenda the Lenda's Money Moment, where you'll discover insider secrets on how to save time, energy, and money when buying, selling, refinancing, renovating, and maintaining your home. This episode is brought to you by Brenda the Lenda of New American Funding, the #1 mortgage choice for Irvine homebuyers. Now, here's your money moment.
Here's a trivia question for you. What form of investing has created more millionaires than all the others? The answer? Real estate investing. Yes, investing in real estate is the proven way to become a millionaire. Countless others have done it, and that means you can too. All it takes is a plan, some dedication, and the patience to see it through. Here are a few tips to get you started. Tip number 1, buy your own home. Start by owning your own home so you can build up equity and establish a credit record. Begin small. Even a condo apartment will start you off in the right direction. Tip number 2, use your equity. Once you've spent a couple of years making payments and watching your property appreciate, take out enough equity to make a down payment on a revenue property. Tip number 3, use other people's money or OPM. Make a 10 to 20% down payment and rely on the bank for the rest. Ideally, find a property that generates a high enough rent to cover your mortgage payments. After a few years, you're going to want to sell the property at a profit. Tip number 4, build momentum. Use these funds to buy a more substantial property with 2 or 3 rental suites, for example. As it generates income, set aside some money for a down payment on an additional property. Tip number 5, focus on cash flow. Appreciation is a bonus. Gradually build your pool of revenue properties, and before long, you'll be earning enough income above and beyond your mortgage payments, maintenance costs, property taxes, etc. to comfortably live on. Plus, you'll also have a substantial asset pool that appreciates every year. As your mortgage professional, we can help you create a sound financing strategy to ensure success. For a free consultation, call us today.
Thank you for tuning in to this episode of Brenda the Lenda's Money Moment. If you have any questions or comments, please call Brenda the Lenda today at 949-679-4331.